So I've been on a painting kick lately to customize a bunch of these Glock 17s. Now, I do think, again, I think this happens often. I'm like, oh, I finally figured out the way how to or how to paint these right and have them turn out nice. Because those that have the graphics on them, I don't know how they apply that graphic on top of the plastics, but it seems to cause problems sometimes. Well, these were all Glocks that I had primed like weeks ago, and they had really sat and dried and cured for a very long time before I applied any other colors to them. So I just gone through and primed a bunch of parts and a bunch of shells or bodies here from different gel blasters. That seemed to make a big difference. Now that's the hardest part though, is like being patient. In fact, I just had done a bunch kind of for that intention, like, well, I'll have all these ready when it's time I decide to do some customizing. I'll be able to paint, pick and paint them, and I don't need to wait for them to be primed. So it seems to have worked well because I've used a mix on these of both oil-based like enamels, and just regular spray paints, and then clear coated all of them with a Rust-Oleum enamel product. It's a little heavier duty, so that should really help protect them. And I didn't get any of the bubbling, so I maybe that's the thing, is just to prime them and really let them sit and cure. And I did prime them with an oil-based spray paint, enamel spray paint too, just because those are heavier duty, but also I had gotten a bunch of them for cheap too. So anyway, this is the first time I've done like an all yellow one because I had two cans of bright yellow spray paint, so I thought I should use one at least, or at least start using one. So what we're going to do here, obviously, I'm going to put the gearbox in. That's the easy part. And then we're going to have our yellow. And then we've got kind of this blue metallic color is what I used for the, I guess we call it the hopper bracket that slides on. And then the piece, the 3D printed barrel extension piece. So this we're just going to kind of get in here. So I can just kind of show you what it's going to look like if it lets me. The other thing about the blowback feature, if you don't disable it on these when you paint them, it's like the paint really obstructs the sliding feature of the blowback. So you pretty much have to disable the blowback feature if you're going to paint them. There we go, pop on there. All right, so that's like even just now, it's, on there tight without any screws. So nice thing about this one too, didn't have to modify the bracket at all. It's always kind of sad when you slide this on because it's going to scrape that paint, but that's only hopefully at the bottom. Actually, you know what? Just so that I don't scrape anything up here, I'm not going to even put it on right now because I can unscrew this here and here, and then that way I can make sure that when I set this on, won't scratch any of the paint. This is going to go here, obviously. That was the main thing to show you anyway, and I actually did set it up so that it will fit flush. So we'll have that flushed on there like that, and this actually lines up perfectly with the rail on here on the bottom. So I think that's going to look really nice. Of course, with this, you'll have the option of different types of threaded barrels. Not sure if I'll just go with something nice, traditional like that. I think this looks pretty cool. But, and then I've got, much smaller threaded ones too. So a lot of different options there that we can do with that. And of course, I will show you the finished product and we'll test it out and shoot it. So again, Glock 17 custom mod here, banana gun or something. So comments, questions, likes, please post them below. And of course, please subscribe. Please share my channel with your friends and participate in any giveaways I do. Most of these guns I customize, I'm going to end up giving away. So just think about that too for in the future. Thanks. So this custom G17 isn't quite finished. I guess it's finished. I just haven't decided on what I want to do with the barrel up front there. I found with these G17s, most of the barrels I print are for like M4 A1s and stronger blasters. So the inner barrel on these little silencer suppressors, whatever you want to call them, is pretty thin. And these just don't have the power to push through them in most cases. And so instead of that, I need to find different different ones I can make or manipulate, where like this one has, a wide open front end because this was a little different, kind of designed for a tracer unit, but it still looks cool. And again, because it is a threaded barrel, you could have multiple options. So I'll probably paint this out in probably a bright orange because I think that'll look nice. Maybe even just stick with the yellow because I think the yellow is obviously safe enough safety color to use. So maybe that's what I'll do, make a nice yellow one for this one. Just thought this was a cool, different kind of grip to put on there, add some stability to it. Now this piece is very secure, but since those rails lined up really nicely, I just thought this was a cool piece to then go ahead and put over the top of it. Put my little logo on the front there, and then we've got the threaded barrel right here. So pretty cool G17. This one started its life as an Aronshop or AronClub G17, and then you can see we customized it out, kind of that bright banana yellow, and then blue metallic. It's got a metallic flake in it, and then kept some of the black as well. So guys, let me know what you think. Comments, questions, please post them below. Of course, I'll shoot it. We'll test FPS, see if it went down a little bit or not. And most of these custom blasters end up getting given away at some point. So I'm sure you may see this in a future contest. So again, please comment, like, subscribe, and participate in all those contests. So here we have a Glock 17. This was like an AronClub or Aronshop is the brand. Been on Amazon for a while. So the Glock 17 and a couple of those 4 different like graffiti type motifs. Anyway, customized it out with solid kind of banana yellow on it. This is a little blue shimmer, little grip that connects that. Even though it lines up nicely. And of course this is screwed down there. Blowback's disabled because of this. It has to be threaded barrel on here so that you can put a silencer of some sort. I just need to make sure that I make some silencers or print some silencers with a really wide inner barrel. A lot of the silencers on 3D printed ones that you can find the files for are more intended for airsoft or for the high-end blasters. So the inner barrel is too tight for something like this. So not a big deal. I just need to get some printed out and painted and customized. You can see, shooting nice, hitting that distance right, no problem. I'd say 50 feet. So I'm actually gonna stop here quick and then go grab some new gel balls so I can tell you how fast it shoots. I didn't plan on blowing through those gel balls so fast. So anyway, here we are. We got a full hopper now. We'll get the FPS on here. So about 135 to 140. So even just having this threaded barrel on here can really make a little bit of a difference. That's still not bad. I mean, it looks cool. So you kind of are doing a little bit of a trade-off. You lose a little bit, of performance, but definitely still have the distance without any sort of issue. So that's cool. Again, it's a Glock 17. This one happened to be an AronClub or Aronshop brand one on Amazon. Like I said, they've got several different colors. So comments, questions, let me know. Of course, please like, subscribe, share this channel with your friends. And of course, please participate in all the giveaways. And typically I end up giving these away. Like I said, I'll get some different silencers printed for these that'll work. And then I can show you that too. So I'll make sure I make them wide enough so that they're not slowing anything down. All right, thanks for the support and good luck if you are participating in those giveaways.